wellness journey and video number 2 in my 2-part video installment collaborating with Temu. My first video was household finds, and this video is crochet finds. If you have been following Wendy's wellness journey for a little while, you know that not only am I talking about weight loss and weight management, but I'm also talking about mental wellness and finding joy in our journey. And a big part of that for me has been learning to crochet. So I cannot tell you how excited I was when Temu contacted me about a collaboration for crochet finds. I'm excited because there are things that I needed. There are things that are going to make it easier for me, and there are things that you might love also if you love to crochet or are just learning to crochet. Now, in the description box below, you're going to find a couple things. First, you're going to find all of the links to everything I'm going to show you today, so you can easily shop for those. You are going to find a special code that is just for my viewers that will give you a $100 coupon bundle. So if you want to get these things that I'm showing you today, they will cost you very little, most likely, when you check out and use your coupon bundle. And also another thing to be excited about is that Temu offers free shipping on items shipped from Temu, and they offer a 90-day return on most things. And so, I mean, you can't go wrong if you're giving it a try. And not only when they give you the shipping date for those items that are going to ship free from Temu, if they miss their shipping date coming to your house, they're going to give you a $5 credit. Now, I don't know. That's a win-win for everybody. $100 coupon bundle, free shipping for items from Temu, and a $5 credit if it doesn't reach you in time. So, I don't know. What have you got to lose? So, without further ado, let's get into our crochet finds. I'm so excited. I've been waiting to get my hands on all of these and use them, but I can't until I show y'all. So I may read a little bit from my description because I want to make sure I tell you all about it. And I most importantly want to give you the price because it is phenomenal pricing. Okay, first thing we're going to talk about. This is a 14-piece crochet hook set. Now, 14 pieces covers just about every size range that you're going to need. But the reason that I chose these, okay, not only, look at those colors. Okay, not only colors and all the sizes, because I didn't have all the sizes and I needed all the sizes, but they are ergonomic, okay? They are silicone handles and they are going to fit in my hand perfectly. Now, there's a couple different ways to hold your crochet hook. I hold mine like a knife or a fork, however you want to say it. So there is a little flat spot on both sides of the hook. So I'm going to be able to hold that very comfortably in my hand. And they range from size, let's see, the itty bittiest is a 2 millimeter. And look how tiny that is. I can't imagine using that, but I'm going to use it for something. And they go all the way up to a big size 10. Now I do use 10 a lot, but I did not have an ergonomic kind of silicone handled one. So I was very excited when I was able to get this set. And this whole set, 14 pieces, is only $4.49. I mean, okay, you cannot beat that, guys. You can't even buy one in a store pretty much for that without a coupon. So, and this is Temu's everyday price. Okay, number 2. All right, I have just a small little zip bag that I'm just kind of throwing everything in. There's no organization in there. Look at this super cute bag. It is a crochet organizer bag, and it is $9.49. There were a lot of patterns, but I loved this color. It was, you know, had a lot of teals and purples, and those are some of my very favorite colors. But you've got places for all of your hooks. You've got a zipper compartment here. You've got more hook storage here. You've got a small pouch here. And then you have some bigger ones in the back. And then it zips. And you can zip each section independently of each other. But I think it's well made and it's really stylish. And it's just going to have everything organized at a glance. I'm not going to have to dig through that bag and find what I need, you know, take everything out. But so this, I can just open it like a book and I can pull it out when I need it. Okay, $9.49. Let me adjust my camera just a little bit, guys. That's a little, okay. There we go. All right, the next thing is, okay, I'm gonna do two at one time. I'm gonna get custom made, but I thought in the meantime, when I saw these, I thought they were perfect. These are little, let me open them. These are little handmade leather suede type tags for all of my crochet goodies, whether it's my blankets or the little turtles that I'm making. But they say handmade, let me show you, handmade limited edition. It comes with a little owl if you need to poke a hole in anything, but I won't with the crochet because it already has little holes in it. But they're multicolors, let me show you. Okay, and I'll be able to attach these to all of my little crochet creations and send that out the door for you guys. So these are, let me see how much these are. I don't remember right off. Okay, they are $3.29 for 20 pieces. You cannot beat that. $3.29. Okay, now to attach them to my crochet items are these little 6mm tiny little rivets. Can you see those? Okay, so they are going to attach my little crochet tag to my item, and it will be secure. It will not come off, fall off. And this is a bag of 120. It's 120 set of 120, and they are, let me see, I'll give you the right price here. Ooh, okay, I've got so much on this list. 120. Hold on, guys. Oh, $2.49. So $2.49, and what did I say? $3. So $6. I have got my tags and my rivets, and I'm ready to go to label all of my crochet creations with a handmade tag. Awesome. Okay. Next thing, all right, those of you that have been watching my page for a while, my Facebook page for a while, you see that I have been crocheting turtles like crazy. Well, those little turtles require safety eyes. So I thought, well, let me look for those on Temu. Surely they have those. And they did. So I got a pack of, let me tell you how much they are. All right, it is 672 pieces for $10.49. Okay, so we have in here, we have all the little washers that go on the back. Oh, I dropped a piece. Okay, all the washers that go on the back. We also have little flat, just plain black eyes. There are some little pink and little brown noses, okay? Some bigger noses if I crochet bigger items, all right? So that's in one section. This section has all the little safety eyes. There's plain black. There's also clear, and there's several different sizes of the black because you know you may make a bigger crochet plushie or you make a small, but then there's red, blue, green, brown, and this really pretty kind of gold iridescent color. So look at that, look at those cute little eyes. So 672 pieces, that's a lot of crochet creations I've got to get to. I mean, I am so excited. And again, these are $10.49. I mean, that is a huge bargain. That's a lot of little plushies that I can make. I'm excited. Okay, next thing. Okay, y'all know I am a beginner crocheter, and I struggle with reading a pattern and keeping up with my stitches. And those of you that crochet know that when you make a mistake, you have to frog or pull out everything that you've made a mistake on and get it back to the point where you know you didn't make a mistake and start again. Well, I have decided that I know it may look silly and I may have 25 stitch markers in my work at one time, but it will keep me straight until I really learn how to crochet really well. So I ordered this set of rainbow stitch markers. They are metal and they are shaped like this. They're really going to stay in my stitch. I'm not going to have to worry about having to clip and unclip, fasten them. They're just going to slide right in my stitch. And these are, they're 60 in a pack, and they are $3.99. So if I need to mark 25 stitches in a row, I can do that. Like with my turtles, there's a certain portion of the shell that I have to crochet in the back, and I like to mark each and every stitch. That way I don't miss it, and when I come back around it's wrong, and then I have to rip out a whole row. So these are colorful, I can see them, and they're not going to fall out, and they were just a great price. Okay, so stitch markers, and there was a lot of different shapes and varieties and sizes. I just thought that this, for my purposes right now, would be a good fit. Okay, now I don't think you can have too many scissors, especially when you're a crafter. I fell in love with these. 1, for the iridescent color, 2, for what was on them, and 3, for the price. So this is called it's a vintage sewing embroidery scissors, and they're $2.79. They're about 4.5 inches tall, and they have beautiful little butterflies on them. Look at that. Look how pretty. Nice and sharp to cut my yarn. And just look at the color, how pretty that is. I'm so excited. Under what did I say? $2.79. Under $3. I have a beautiful set of scissors. So not only am I having joy with my crochet, I have beauty. And I think that adds to the joy of my crochet. Okay, what's next? Oh, okay. In my little crochet kit, I have a tape measure, so I have to go back and forth between my crochet kit and my office because I have to measure stuff in my office. And it's one of those cloth tape measures, so it's always unrolling. I'm always rolling it up, unrolling it. Look what I found on Temu. All right, it's a cloth tape measure, but look at this. It snaps. It's colored on one side to mark the millimeters, and it's solid on this side. So there's the mark of the millimeters. But when I roll it up, it's not gonna go anywhere because it snaps, and I can send the other one back to my office. This little baby right here was, let's see, it's a 60-inch tape measure, and it is $1.79. Okay, it's worth $1.79 for the snap for me. So when I put that in my little crochet kit, it is not gonna unwind everywhere like some kind of silly snake. Yes, it's the little things, people. I mean, it's the little things that bring you joy. A snapping tape measure. Who knew? Okay, I'm gonna save one of my favorite things for last. Okay, sometimes I sit on the couch and crochet, or in the bed, you know, and my yarn just goes all over the place because I'm pulling it and it's going all over the place. And I've seen these online, I've seen them in my craft stores, and I just felt like, to me, that they were too expensive. I didn't want to spend $20, $30, $40 on a yarn bowl. Look how beautiful that yarn bowl is. So I'll show you this in a minute. What you'll do is you'll put your yarn in here and you'll feed it through this little swoop here. And when you pull your yarn, it stays in the bowl and it keeps your yarn straight, and you're not having to untangle it because you've got a knot in it. I can't imagine how I know that. So anyway, this is a beautiful, I could leave this sitting on my table with some balls of yarn in it, small balls, one big ball, and it's gonna be beautiful on my table. And the color is just gorgeous. And so let me tell you how much this is. This is, hold on, I gotta find it here. Oh, okay. So it's called a wooden yarn bowl, and it is $13.49 is how much it cost. I'm gonna tell you, that is a bargain. I have not seen this size, this beautiful, anywhere for under about $25. And a lot of times you can't have a coupon with them. So this, under $14 for this beautiful yarn bowl, I am so excited. That was one of the first things that I looked for when Temu contacted me about the collaboration, because I was like, I need a yarn bowl, and this is a perfect time to get it. Okay. Next, sometimes I have pieces of yarn that are left, and I just have to roll them up, make this round ball. And then when I want to go back and use them again, they're rolling all over the place. And I had seen several people on YouTube. Really, where I saw it first was Miss Terry Weeks. She's another YouTuber. She had a yarn winder. And so that was probably the second thing that I looked for, because I wanted a yarn winder. So this is a cake shape. It's much easier to work with a cake shape. and pull from the center of the yarn with a cake shape. That way you're not having tangles and knots. But to do that, you needed a yarn winder. Well, look at my little yarn winder. I'm so excited. So you will take your ball of yarn or your leftover skeins, you'll run them through the little eye here, and you're going to attach it here, and you're just going to wind, and that is going to create your cake shape. It's going to come out just like this. And then you have nice, neat little cakes of yarn. No tangles. You can pull from the center or pull from the outside, whichever you want to do. And it will clamp to the table, so it will be sturdy. It won't be flopping all over the place when I'm trying to wind up my extra yarn. So this yarn ball winder was $17.79. I think that's a great bargain for the easiness of it, and it's just going to tidy up all of my extra little pieces of yarn, from little small cakes to big cakes. It's going to tidy everything up. So $17.79. I'm excited to show y'all my little yarn cakes when I get through winding them up. Okay, I think I have one thing left. Now, I have terrible vision, and glare bothers me. And I haven't really worked yet with dark colored yarn because I can't see it. I can't see the stitches. Most people, even with good eyesight, the dark yarn is, it's difficult. And I've been seeing all over TikTok and YouTube the neck lights. And so I thought, oh boy, I'm gonna get me a neck light, and thank you Temu for it. This, check it out. Okay, so this fits comfortably on the back of your neck. These will just go in any which direction that you want them to go in. So I could sit in the bed if Sean's watching TV, or it's dark, and I could have my light and I could crochet. I can sit on the couch even with all the lights on and have some extra light, and not go even more blind than I already am. So this is called a it's called a neck light, reading book light. It's called a lot of things. You can use it for a lot of things, not just crochet. But for me specifically, it's crochet. And it is only $12.49. Now, the on and off switch is right here. So you could either do it before you put it on, or easily reach behind your neck. But it has 3 lights. It has low, medium, and high. And even on high, that's not going to bother the person next door. And if you long press it, let me see if I have it right. If you long press it, it's going to change the color of the light. See, that's more of a yellow light, more of a bright light. And then there's a combination. So kind of a yellow, a white, and a combination. And then you just hold it and it turns off. But look, so all right, and then that's all. So there is low, well, hold on, let me long press. There we go. Low, medium, high. And that is not going to be offensive to the person sitting beside you. You could take this on an airplane, in the car, in the bed. You could read with it. You could crochet with it. There are so many uses for this. Okay, again, this was, what did I say? Oh, I lost my place. $12.49, okay? Now, if you're a crocheter, you need yarn. Yarn can be expensive. I usually wait till I get a coupon and kind of plan out my projects. This I saw, and I don't have a project in mind for it, but I loved the colors of it. I don't know, it's very fine, and I did get 12 skeins, and it is, let's see what it's called. Before I show it to you, it is called, hold on, gotta find my place here. I can't memorize all this. Okay, this is cotton acrylic yarn. It's super soft, and it is $5.29 for a 3-pack, okay? Look at these colors. Look at those colors. They are so pretty. Now, the only thing I do know that it's 100 grams per skein, okay? I do know that. But let me show you if you can see. Okay, so this won't make like a blanket or anything. I could make a shawl out of this. You know, I'm making all these plushies and all these amigurumi critters. So this might make, say, a keychain turtle. This would be pretty for the shell. This, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but I loved the beautiful colors of it. And it is super, super soft. I mean, this could be on a baby skin. I don't think it would irritate it at all. And like I said, for $5.29 each, you know, each piece, each 3-piece, I don't think you can beat that at all. So it's called hand knitting yarn, but of course you can crochet with it. You could knit with it too if you're a knitter. I'm just not a knitter. But I'm excited to try to figure out. I've been looking at it since it came in, and I don't know what I'm gonna make with it yet, but I'm scounging YouTube for ideas. All right, my last thing is this really pretty brown yarn. It's like blanket yarn. It's called, it's just called knit yarn, but it's polyester. It's thick. It's just like all the blankets. It's like the yarn I've been making the turtles out of. And it came in a 6-pack. So I got 3 6-packs. They're $11.99 for a 6-pack. And they also send you this cute little bear applique. It's nice and chenille and fuzzy. But my intention with this, it is, let me see if it tells me. It does not tell me how many. That was the one thing. I had a little hard time on Temu figuring out how much yardage was on. I still don't know yet, but I'll figure that out and update y'all. I'll put a little notice on the video and let you know how much yardage it is. But my intention with this is to make my son and his wife just a little throw for the back of their couch. This color will be beautiful with their couch, and beautiful variegated browns. And that is what I'm going to do with this. So once I get that made, I'll be posting that on my channel and also on Facebook. But it is super squishy and super soft. I mean, it is just like a cloud. It is like those turtles I've been crocheting. And so I got 18 skeins, and I think that will be enough for just a small little throw to go on back of their couch they can use when they're sitting and watching TV. But I will update on the screen when I post my video to let you know how much yardage is on that, and then how much yardage is also on this. But for $11.99 for 6 skeins of that, I mean, that is really not bad at all, considering all the money I've been spending on yarn lately and all the prices I've come up with. So that is it for my crochet finds. I'm so excited. I mean, I cannot wait to use all these things, and I cannot wait most especially to get my little organizer ready. I'm all about some organization, and I don't like having to dump my bag out and find all my pieces. So thank you for joining me. Remember to look in the description box for the links for everything you saw today. Download your app and use that code and get your $100 coupon bundle. And stay tuned for 2 short videos coming up with a couple of the products that I received in this collaboration. And I just want to thank you for hanging with me today and going over all this. And I look forward to hearing from you in the comments if you have any of these items, if you plan on ordering any of these items. And again, thank you, Temu, for the collaboration. It's been so fun and exciting. It was almost like Christmas morning, opening my boxes and seeing everything that I got. So I will catch you guys later on the next video. Get out and do something for yourself today, and make sure you find a lot of joy in your journey. I'll catch you later. Bye.